everyone. I'm Robin Hattersley, Editor-in-Chief of Campus Safety Magazine. Welcome to the show. Most school districts and institutions of higher education have installed some type of security camera system over the years. In fact, many have multiple systems and utilize features like video analytics, artificial intelligence, metadata, and more. But how can a campus or district effectively combine and manage all of this information? I spoke with Brad Cary, Milestone's Business Development Manager for Education, to find out. Milestone Systems has decades of experience solving security problems for educators. In addition, they are moving beyond security to provide operational intelligence, helping campus administrators evaluate and solve for systemic needs and automated processes. In this interview, Brad tells us about the benefits of using a single platform and the cloud to enhance video surveillance system performance and utilization. He also covers how this type of platform can help campuses make sense of all the safety information they receive, as well as improve their compliance with the various laws and regulations that schools and universities must follow. So with that, here's my interview with Brad Cary. Enjoy the show. So Brad, what are the challenges you're seeing with schools and colleges right now?
Well, clearly with K through 12, it's securing the building. That's first and foremost, and I think we've seen all the issues over the years, and even most recently down in Texas. So that's the very first thing. The next thing that we're seeing is vape detection. Seeing a lot of challenges in students vaping. You could smell cigarette smoke, you can't smell vape or marijuana for that fact. That's a big issue now too, is vaping of marijuana. And of course, over the last couple of years, mask detection has become a challenge, and also social distancing. So I do believe that that's not going to go away in the event that we do have a pandemic kick back up. I think they're going to be very aware of that. In the higher education, exactly the same thing. They're looking to secure their buildings, but even more so in the higher education, because it's an open campus environment with adults. Let's say we're not K through 12 students. Is ensuring the safety of people moving around the campus, especially at nighttime. That's a very large issue in the campus environment for higher education.
So most K through 12 schools and higher education campuses have video today. So what are their biggest challenges utilizing their video systems and their cameras?
In K through 12 education, it's not having the resources, not having a dedicated person or team of people to use the video. You often have teachers, administrators, or other people using the video, and they're not always trained on the system or have time to train the system, and they're infrequent users. In higher education, it's having a single system, a single platform. We see a lot of times. You oftentimes have the housing department, administration, and even schools of academia that have their separate systems, and that creates a problem of usability for them.
So how can using a single platform enhance their video management system's usability then?
The most obvious reason for a single platform is the end users. They're learning one system, and they're utilizing one system and becoming familiar with one system. A larger reason is building out a security platform. So oftentimes you've got these different departments within the university using their own system, and what happens then is the security professionals, maybe they want to use an analytic to solve a problem, but that analytic might not work the same video management system to video management system. So therefore, you'll get a different result on different parts of the campus, and that's a big challenge for a security professional in order to be able to build his program out. And if you do that, then there's also some liability to that, because you may be getting a higher level of data and response time in one area than you are in another, and that creates an issue from a law enforcement or a legal perspective.
So with the increased amount of video events created by the use of metadata, analytics, and the Internet of Things, how can users be efficient in quickly finding the relevant video they need?
Yeah, well, the first thing is to take that data and create alarms and events with it, and take those alarms and events and bring them into the ExpertTech dashboard. That way, you've got the alarms, the events, and you have the video clip at your fingertips, and you can quickly find that with a click of the mouse. and clicking on an icon to get the video, and then do forensics and export it. Another way with Milestone ExpertTech is our rapid review. Milestone rapid review is a synopsis, and what that means is that can take a large period of time and overlay video, relevant video on top of each other, maybe motion or something from metadata or analytics. And you can view hours of time in just minutes. That is one of the quickest ways to find video in the ExpertTech system. And also Rapid Review has 29 attributes. So when you talk about finding video quickly, you may be looking for something and you're still looking at the video as to what you want to see. You've got to do that manually, right? With the 29 attributes, you could take size of a vehicle, a bus, a car, color of a shirt, man or woman, put those attributes in, and now you're reducing your search to that attribute or that set of attributes, and then you're able to quickly find that video in the overall recording.
So how can video management systems help schools and universities with regulations and compliance?
Well, first of all, video should always be used as a enhancement to regulation and compliance. That's never going. Video, even other systems are never going to replace policies and procedures. Well, let's take the FERPA Act, for example, regulation. How can we enhance that from video management perspective? So FERPA is the regulation that requires privacy of students when you're showing video live or recorded video. So for instance, a parent may want to see an issue at school and they ask to see the video. All other students that parents haven't given approval for their child to be in that video need to be redacted. So a video management system such as ExpertTech that has that ability to redact that video is going to make it much more easier for the user to provide what they need to either the parent or to law enforcement of that certain instance.
So the cloud is a really big topic in the security industry today. So can you tell us about Milestone's approach to the cloud and what the cloud actually is?
I can, and you can always get a conversation about cloud and the security industry as we continue to intersect video quality, bandwidth, and cost together to come up with an industry solution on the cloud, I would say. But Milestone operates, we are an on-premise, we have an on-premise platform, servers, storage, but we also operate in the cloud through AWS. So 100% of Milestone can operate in the cloud. But what this model allows for, it also allows for a hybrid. So what a hybrid could be is certain aspects of the Milestone system in the cloud, for instance, storage or alarms or video retrieval of alarms. And what that allows for the end user to be able to move to the cloud at their speed, whether it's from obsolescence of certain technology or budget. That's always a concern as well. Later on this month, though, we also will be announcing some additions to our cloud offerings. So stay tuned for that near the end of October.
Now, also just to clarify for our audience, on-premises means that the data or the files are actually on campus or in the area, whereas the cloud means it's offsite and it's stored somewhere else, but you can easily access it on the internet, right?
Yeah, that's correct. When I say on-premise, that would be an example would be having a storage recorder at every building that you have, as opposed to your video being driven from that building up to a central data center and stored, such as AWS, which is the Milestone model.
Okay. So can you please give us some real-world examples of where and how Milestone solutions have been deployed? I know our audience members really like to hear, the boots on the ground stories from folks like you. So.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We have one. I have a great use case of a major university, a very high-profile university that's well known, very old university. Let's just call it that everybody likes to would like to have their picture taken at and their name associated with of some sort or another. Well, they were having an issue where people were going into their football stadium and taking pictures. Well, that led to taking home a little bit of a souvenir, which oftentimes meant cutting up a little turf and sticking it in your pocket. and taking it home, or taking some other artifacts, if you will. And while it seems small, of course, that's vandalism, and it also creates a little bit of an issue when you got a football game coming up and you need to replace something. So they integrated a radar solution with Milestone. And what this radar solution does is it encompasses not only the football stadium, but it encompasses the area around it. And they can identify when somebody breaks that barrier, and it also trails them into where they're at within that certain area. It brings that up into the Milestone system, and then delivers that video to the campus police so they can identify where to go in the area. Of course, you think of a football stadium, how large that is, plus the parking around it. But they can identify and go stop the persons that are coming into the area before they can get into the stadium itself.
Great. So what helpful resources can Milestone offer schools and universities?
Milestone offers a couple of resources. We have the Safety Readiness Guide, which is for campuses, and that entails several thought-provoking questions of security and safety on campuses. And we also have the Higher Education Safety ebook that's available for higher education, and those are both available on our website. And for the IT personnel, we also have a cyber hardening guide that is continually updated on our website as well.
And by the way, we will provide the links to those websites on our down below, so be sure to check those out. Now, where can folks find out more information about Milestone online?
The best way is to go right to our website, and that's milestonesys.com. And you can find the 3 resources there, but there's a absorbent amount of information there, and also ways to contact our different resources that are available to not only our end users, but also resellers.
Brad, thank you so much.
Thanks, Robin. I appreciate you having me.
This is a demonstration of the centralized search functionality in the ExpertTech Smart Client. Security operators are the eyes and ears of their organization. When an incident occurs, they're expected to provide the answers and video evidence immediately. The ambition with the search framework is to enable the operator to work smarter and more efficiently by gathering everything related to video searching in just one single place. Within the Search tab, the operator can search for motion, alarms, events, bookmarks, and metadata. To start a search, the operator selects the time for his search. He can choose a predefined period or a custom interval using the calendar preview. Then, the operator chooses which cameras to include in the search. There are multiple ways to do this, either via view selection, via a specific camera search, or via selecting an entire group of cameras. Once the period and the cameras are selected, the system instantly shows the number of results, including the matching video sequences distributed on this timeline bar. This chronological overview helps the operator select specific moments for further investigations. The operator can also click on a particular camera thumbnail and immediately see a video preview, the camera's details, and its exact location. If the operator is searching for sequences containing motion, he can work even smarter using the Smart Search functionality. Smart Search allows the operator to investigate an incident by searching for motion in a selected area of interest. Once the area is applied, the result list will only display video sequences that include motion in the masked area. The operator has multiple actions ready at hand. For example, he can instantly export the sequence from one or multiple cameras. He can also open the selected cameras in a new window, allowing him to play back these recordings simultaneously. If configured correctly and supported camera models are connected, the operator can narrow his search further down using the search categories and work even more efficiently. Let's say the operator is looking for a specific person. He selects the people category to search for general or specific criteria, such as age, gender, and height. The same filtering method applies if he is searching for a vehicle. The operator can search on colors, country, speed, or type of vehicle, or a specific license plate. Applying these filters makes the search more accurate. To allow the operator to spend less time searching and more time finding, he has the option to combine one or more search categories. For example, the operator can narrow his investigation to contain video sequences that include both vehicles and people. Taking it one step further, the operator can now choose to see the results containing all selected search criteria and exclude those that only meet one of them by selecting the Match All criteria. In this example, selecting Match Any gives him many results, whereas the Match All provides the operator with less results. To save time doing similar searches in the future, the operator can keep his search template and open it again when needed. The ability to save and open existing search templates removes the hassle of selecting the exact same criteria and filters all over again next time it's needed. That's it. Thank you for watching.